This week on Games in the Dark.
And you see in the fainting light, Grogwat sitting atop a pile of these decaying bodies wrapped in a bearskin.
So you either stay with me or you die. You understand what's going on?
Welcome to Games in the Dark, a dim light in the grim dark. I'm Jamie Gale, and tonight we're playing OSR, Outcast Silver Raiders. This is episode 7. And everyone's here. We got Mason back. Hey, Mason. You missed out on some stuff, but that's okay because your character was sleeping back at the Drown Lion Inn.
Yeah, kind of perfect.
Yeah. Did you listen to the previous app?
I did. It was a very enjoyable listen, actually. A lot of shit went down while I was busy taking my little sleep.
Well, guys, I got a question for you. It's getting chilly here. Winter storm is rolling in. And I'd like to know what your favorite cold weather activity is.
Playing tabletop role-playing games.
Playing tabletop TTRPGs.
Listen, it is an all-weather activity. You can
That's
do it
true. That's true.
Any time of the year, anywhere.
I was thinking more like an exclusively cold weather activity, but, you know, hey, you answer what you answer.
Can I paint a scene for you?
Paint me a scene. Paint me a word picture.
One of my great joys is getting out on a frozen lake. And there are a couple of frozen lakes that we will go to where wonderful folks who live nearby will make a skating rink, a smoothed out skating rink on the frozen lake. And so the combination of setting up an ice fishing tent, getting some fishing going, having a little, well, I shouldn't say little, but a decent size like cast iron portable fire pit with a fire going outside, and watching the kids skate around on the lake while they fish and, make them s'mores and hot chocolate and all that kind of stuff. That is where it's at.
Beautiful. And honestly, can I just say, beautiful word picture. I felt like I was there. Excellent. Mason, do you have a favorite cold weather activity?
No, I hate the winter. I'm beginning to
Why are you
realize
living
that.
so close to the North Pole then?
Because he wants to intern for Santa.
I think it just comes with, I like the rest of the whole deal of living here. It's just inconvenient. Yeah, it's kind of cold up here. And I don't know. When you're younger, there was a lot more stuff to enjoy with it. I think Jay probably has the ability to live vicariously through his children, which probably helps a lot. Like, I imagine like sledding and stuff like that. Like, I haven't done that in years.
You can sled. You're allowed to sled.
Yeah,
but
the
first time. Okay, I'm gonna out myself here as a winter newbie, but we rarely get snow here in the Southeast, and particularly in my hometown. The first time I sledded, I was probably 23.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 23 or so. Me and a buddy of mine went out, and he lived near a golf course. And there were, pretty steep hills on that golf course. And so his little sister at the time was like, I'm going to go sledding. And I was like, I've never been sledding. And my buddy was like, we got to go. And so we were just like essentially the adults making sure the children didn't crash themselves, but occasionally we'd go down the hill ourselves. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So I've never lived in a snowy area, but I have sled a wet hill in Hawaii with a cardboard box.
On a cart.
La-dee-da. One day we'll have the money to do that, boys. If you visit patreon.com.
You guys got to get up here and visit. You got to come up and visit in the winter.
I'm going to come to see you.
See, yeah, I was saying how you have children. Maybe I just need like Jamie to come up here, and I would enjoy winter much more living vicariously through him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
We do make our trips. We do a road trip every year, and we could always make one of those north of the border as long as
Hell
that
yeah.
border stays open
That's
in
right.
some form.
We're going to see Uncle Mason.
So, Outcast Silver Raiders. We left off with Jay's character, Crowley, taking 2 of these horses with the padded hooves, slinging a few sacks of loot into the saddlebags of one, and making your way back to the Drowned Lion Inn. You ride through the night. You avoid random encounters. I did roll for them, and you were lucky and did not bump into the Dragon of the North.
I could solo that. I could solo that bitch, no problem. I got him.
You called out to the guard atop the wall of this Drowned Lion Inn that closes the gate at night, and they recognize you as the Giant Slayer, the one who shot the arrow that caused one of the giants to die. So they
Somewhere in the
let
distance,
you
you hear
in.
a voice echo. I loosened it for him.
And as you come in, they close the gate, and they notice that Kralgwat is nowhere near you. You're alone with 2 horses that you didn't leave with.
Yes. I'll give
They
them a
they
very
say,
stressed look, haggard and weary as I am from a long ride.
"Don't tell me he's dead."
Something perhaps worse. I need to think. Yeah, can you stable these horses for me?
Can do, yes. He calls to one of the other guards that hurries over, the night shift guards. One of them takes the horses and brings it to the stable.
All right. I'll update you in the morning, but for now I need to go think and get warm by the fireside.
Is anything following you, sir?
Nothing. No, I've ridden for hours. Nothing came this way. We were a long way south, the mountain. I point generally southwest. And then I'll hold up my hands, which presumably are pretty bloody from that last battle inside of the cave. The blood probably pouring over the hilt of the sword onto my gloves. And I'll kind of hold them up and say, 12 men. Krogwar and I killed 12 men. And he'll just like shake his head.
Jesus.
Peter is dead. Peter the Bandit, he's dead, but he also lives again. And I'll just like shake my head and like stride like frantically almost towards the inn.
Devil work. You get to the inn. No one is downstairs.
Would there be like a flagon of wine kind of sitting somewhere, maybe a goblet kicking around that I could just kind of quickly steady my nerves? And
you can find that at the bar.
I will drop a silver piece on the bar top to make sure I'm preserved. Yeah, I still have that sense of decorum, I think. Drop that down and then pour myself a glass, just absolutely hammer it back. Kind of wipe my lips with the arm of my clothing, and I'm going to head up to see if Bronz, if I can wake him, if he looks like he's recovered at all, because I think Crowley wants to be near someone who's going to understand maybe what happened, so he doesn't have to be alone with his thoughts anymore, as he has been since he fled the mountain camp. So he's going to head up to Bronz's room.
Yeah. So Bronz, it's been 2 full days of rest. You can recover 6 hit points.
Beautiful.
So he's tucked in his bed. I imagine that Jane has tucked him in.
Yeah, she's probably been pestering me this whole time.
Oh yeah. She thinks that you're a poor, traumatized boy, and
I just want to read my demonic books,
bedtime
but
stories.
She's pissing around, trying to read me bedtime stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out one of the daggers that I looted and walk. No, I'm kidding. We'll have a repeat of the chef's knife.
I'm gonna slit Bronz's throat.
Yeah, clean start,
and-
okay? Clean start. Then they can
Yeah.
make new characters together. It'll all be fine.
Then I'm gonna cut my own throat.
Yeah.
I was about to say the only
Exactly.
appropriate thing is seppuku.
We're gonna start on the other side of the map.
That's right. Yeah, it's a very Shakespearean tragedy ending here. Could you imagine if that's how we
Avoid
started the episode?
the-
Just self TPK.
Avoid the south of Mythic North, because that new Peter is something.
He's a bad dude. He's a bad
Yeah.
dude.
He
Yeah.
hit the dragon's heart.
I'm gonna drag a chair. If there's a chair in the room, I'll drag it, not loudly enough to wake up the room of people below me, but loudly enough to like announce my presence, so that if Bronz wakes up, he's not like startled. He knows I'm not sneaking in here. So kind of drag the chair across the floor and then sit in it, probably about 3 feet from the bed. And then if he's not awake yet, I'll call his name. Bronz, wake up, boy. Give the.
I'm awake.
Yes.
I sit up in my bed and look over at you.
Are you
What
feeling
is
any
it?
better? Do you feel any better than when we left?
I feel, yes, quite a bit better.
I'll nod. I will start peeling off my bloody gloves and kind of like set them on an end table.
Oh, so it was a fruitful venture.
Yeah, we
Blood.
encountered the ghost of a little girl, and she said something to Grogwat. I'm not sure what. Something about the owner of this inn and her child. I didn't stick around long enough to hear what it was, but after we talked to that ghost, Grogwat became very motivated to move south, to go all the way to the mountain and find Peter, and I don't know why. We found the mountain where Peter has been hiding out, and we killed them, Bronz. We killed them all, 12 men. I killed, of course, more than he did. I was always the better killer, but he fought valiantly. He fought amazingly. Once we slew all of the men there, some in a cave, some kind of a cave hideout inside the mountain, there was this bubbling water, like, I don't know, like nothing I've ever seen before, and Grogwat drank of this water. I told him not
Bubbling
to.
water.
Yes, like effervescent, like cool spring water emerging from a wall in the cavern that was, yes, no other way to explain it, bubbly.
There's
And he drank
Grogwat.
it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. After he drank
Continue.
it, he changed. After he drank it, he changed utterly. He said that he needed to be called Peter. He said that he kind of looked around the place and said that it was his hideout, and that he needed to get new guards for it and fix the door and stay there. We killed the Peter that was there, and then he drank the water, and he thought he thinks he is Peter. Is this? Do you know this spell? Do you know this sorcery?
Crowley, I do not know. And I don't know if you're telling me the truth right now. I'm starting to think that maybe you've gotten rid of Grogwat. Maybe you felt he posed a threat to you. Am I correct?
Of course, Grogwat was a threat to me. It snapped my neck. And of course I've thought of killing him. But do you think that I would do that in a fight where I might lose my own life? Do you think I would do it when it was simply the two of us on the road? Do you think I would take that chance?
Well, I'm not even certain that anything you said of that was true. Or you could have walked several yards away, did it in the forest.
I could have. I suppose you need to make a choice. Certainly you don't have to trust me. And if you don't trust me, then I suppose we could dissolve whatever this is. And I point at him, point at me, point back at him. Amicably, of course. No knives in the night. And I crack her just the faintest hint of a smirk. What I tell you is true.
Bronz throws his blanket to the side and he gets out of his bed. He pulls out of his pocket the kitchen knife that you had left in his room before you were about to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows it. He says, "Let me get something straight with you, Crowley. There's no disbandment of whatever this is. This is... I've begun to like you. And that's not something that happens often. And something that happens even less often is people around me making choices for me. So you either stay with me or you die. You understand what's going on? This is not a decision. You've killed Grogwat, but I don't think you understand. I'm going to have you no matter what."
I tell you.
And he's just gonna look up at you
again.
with a fury and anger and an unsettling sort of energy.
Yeah. Crowley will say, "I tell you again, what I say is true, and I am a very untrusting person by nature. I do not, as you know, suffer fools making bad choices, and I do not suffer the idea of someone betraying me. That's what that is. I take ownership of it. That blade. I did think of killing you where you slept, there, in that coffin, after you failed to do anything in our conflict with Basil. After it looked like you were going to leave us and ally yourself with him, and I understand the draw of his power, what you could have learned from him, how it would have helped you. If I had your own powers, I might have done the very same thing, but I don't have your powers, and I'm not you, and it was me that you intended to betray, hence the knife. And of course, I spared you. I saved you from the Whitehawks, and I chose not to end you where you slept. I left the knife so that you would know it was an option on the table, and an option I chose not to pursue. That I was gracious to you. That I was as kind as I could be to you. If you'd like to see Grogwat for your own eyes and know that he is alive, I will gladly take you there and show you. I do not guarantee that we survive. I do not guarantee that Grogwat survives. What I can tell you is his mind is no longer his own. You know the kinds of choices that he has made among us. You know that when we go places, he does impulsive things. A creature of feeling he is. And this time, it seems, it has cost him his very mind. I will show you, and you can decide for yourself.
Very well. Here. He gives you the blade. We'll go
he'll
tomorrow
take it.
To see Grogwat.
He nods. All right. He is still, I think, wounded from the fight, so if we have to do anything to him, perhaps we'll survive. I have no intention of drinking that water that he has in his cave.
He just stares at you, ready to continue sleeping.
I'll kind of lift my head and kind of point my chin at him and say, yes, best get some rest. I'll do the same. I'm in no state to stay up any longer. And I'll drag the chair back to a corner, kind of pull an ottoman up and throw my feet up, grab a blanket from somewhere and just kind of sleep in the chair in the corner. Probably very poorly.
Yeah. You're not going to recover a hit point tonight.
Okay.
But
I don't
the night
believe I
passing-
will either, because I'm probably going to be faking sleeping.
Okay. Did you recover your 6, by the way? You should
I
be
did,
at,
yeah.
15.
Or my sheep probably didn't do it because of that the thing. Yeah, it didn't do it. Here we go.
Okay.
Could I have also eaten some honey during my downtime?
Yeah, you want to eat your honey? You can make a scarcity check on that.
Yeah.
And speaking of scarcity checks, we forgot to make a scarcity check for your bolts, Crowley.
Oh, yeah. I will
shooting
make
some.
them. They were at, I think they were at the full. Oh, they were at a D6.
Okay.
Down to a D4 they go.
Down to D4, and the honey is still at a D6. So you
Right
get
on.
1 hit point back from nomming on that honey.
If I can, I think one of the things that I would have packed in that, I just kind of made a note on my sheet of what I put in the saddlebags. I wrote of that loot: 2 daggers, a short sword, a short bow, and quiver of arrows. So probably when we're on the road, I'll probably have the crossbow in the saddlebags and have the short bow as the kind of ranged weapon of choice while we're riding.
Okay. Very good. In the morning, there's a soft knock on your door to your laird's room. The two of you are in, and you hear Jane's voice on the other end. Hello?
Good
Hello?
morning.
Crowley, I hear that there's been trouble on the road.
Trouble. Yes, here, let me get the door. And I'll wander over. I'm still clothed and everything, I think. So I will, wander over and open the door. Yeah, good morning. Please come in.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just coming by to see if there's anything I can get you for breakfast or anything I can do for you and your boy.
Perhaps just some provisions. I think we're going to be setting off on horseback quickly. We'll leave our wagon and wagon horses here. But I think
course.
we have a full day of journeying ahead of us, hopefully back by nightfall.
I am so sorry to hear of you've been having such a rough week.
It's part of the trade, I suppose, but yes, particularly rough.
Oh, well, your room will be here for when you return.
Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough for taking care of young Bronz here in the absence of myself and of. I just choke on the words.
Of course, Bronz has been a good boy, and I think he's quite adjusted to being alone. It seems. She gives a weak smile and says, "Well,
Yeah.
okay, I'll go."
Thank you.
She hurries out.
Yeah. I'm gonna basically grab my gear, grab my gloves off the end table, and kind of slap them on the table a few times, knocking off flaking dry blood into a gross little puddle of blood dandruff on the floor.
Yeah, you probably have a bandage around your
my shoulder
arrow shot.
Yeah. I'll maybe I'll see if she can give me I don't know if she has some kind of a herbal poultice or something I can jam in there under a clean bandage before we go. But I think Crowley's straight business this morning. I think he's not talking much. I think he's he's in the all right, let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. And he's just grabbing his shit and going straight downstairs, grab provisions and saddle horses and get the hell out.
Okay. So you said that we were going to leave the wagon and the horses here, but wouldn't it make more sense to take the path down and then only have to do 1 or 2 forest hexes? It would probably be
I gotta go
longer.
over the Mythic North map here. Take the road, you mean, and then cut across?
Yeah, isn't it safer to take the road? You'll get less.
It is
deadly.
It is safer to take the road. I'm just thinking travel light. I'm thinking travel light because if we need to if we need to go at high speed, the wagon's not going to go at high speed, but
Right.
horses with a single rider will.
Okay, so we are taking
It's
horses
kind of, I
at
think,
very
more what he's
least.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I brought horses in yesterday, and even if they're tired, we could probably trade them for fresh horses that are here at the inn. Like that's a
Yeah,
pretty
we already
common
had
thing
horses
to
with our
do.
wagon.
Yeah.
So we can just swap those guys
Yeah.
out.
These two horses that you brought are in fine health.
Okay.
You only rode them overnight, so it wasn't too rough on them.
Okay. Yeah, we'll make sure that they're saddled, clear of all that other gear. I'll just like chuck the stuff that I filled the sacks I filled the saddlebags with. I'll just toss it into the wagon where I think we've been kind of keeping things in there locked up. So store that stuff in there, and I'll just look at Bronz. Is there any other preparation you need to make? I'm ready to go.
I'm not sure. Are you prepared to take down evil Peter?
I'll let you make that call.
From what you told me, if this is the situation we're in.
I think evil Peter is the wrong way to say it. I think Grogwat imagines himself to be Peter now and not Grogwat. In fact, he became very furious when I accidentally called him Grogwat and told me that essentially I would be beaten the next time I used that name. So be wary. I think whether he dies or not is your call. My initial thought was, let him live his life thinking that he's Peter. If it can't be solved, if it can't be cured, let him live his life thinking that he's Peter. He's not, he doesn't, I don't think he looked at me like I was an enemy. I think he'll wonder why I rode away. He was still partially Grogwat, but he is also, I think, believes himself to be this Peter the Bandit. I think there are two things happening in his mind at once.
Bronz looks at you. It's clear to him that you have, if you are lying, you've made an insane mythos.
Yeah.
But he's still going to be in the back of the cart or in the back from behind. He doesn't want to be in front of you while we're riding horses. In the instance that you decide to put a crossbow bolt in the back of his head while they're riding. And
I think the irony of the situation is not lost on Crowley, that when he came down the trail with Grogwat literally yesterday, Crowley was like, I'm going to be in the back in case something goes wrong and I need to run away and preserve myself. Like Crowley, I think Crowley is acutely aware and almost probably strangely very proud that he has inspired maybe or taught Bronz this horrible thing that paranoia in service of self-preservation is the greatest quality anyone in the world can have. And that now, because I have essentially threatened to kill you, that you have that sense of paranoia, even if it's around me. I think he's thinking you're not Silver. You're not that young kid that came with us. You are going to survive. Whatever you become, good man or monster, he doesn't really give a shit. I think what he thinks is will you persevere? And I think that he's kind of probably with his back to you, almost chuckling. This is an Emperor Invader situation almost. This is yes, my beautiful monster that I have helped mold into an even more monstrous, selfish thing. That will survive. That you will survive. I think that's what he's thinking. So I think he's strangely proud as he's ruminating on this as we head down the trail.
Yeah, you guys head down the trail and just rolling to see how encounters have been treating you. And there haven't been any, so that's good.
There are some
As you get into the woods.
Non-nimblious clouds, though.
Oh, cumulonimbus.
Wow, you said that way better than me.
Okay.
I literally talk for a living, Mason. I talk and pronounce things for a living. That's what I do.
Okay, guys, There's
Oh,
an encounter
no.
in the woods.
107.
And it's
And it's a
107 on the
high
table.
number.
It's like it's going to be like it's Dragon of the North adjacent. It's not the Dragon of the North, but I think it's real bad. It's Grogwat. It's just Grogwat. Can I rogue's luck your encounter?
No.
I have 7 today, by the way. I rolled max.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, it's rare occurrence. I had min last session, I think, so pays off.
Yeah, you had like 3.
So you get to the woods.
Yeah, and it was frightening.
You get to the woods. And you find the path that you took to get out of the woods and onto the trail. Not trail, the road. And as you're getting deeper in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll roll a d6 here. Okay. You see, as you guys are like on kind of like a hill, you see a little bit of the coastline here. And there's something on the coastline that your perception of it, like from where you're at, this creature seems to be upsettingly tall, like for what it is. It has an elongated neck with bones going through its skin. It has these 2 frail-looking wings, and there's a long cross-shaped head. You see that it's got these giant black bleeding parts of it as its limbs end in horns, like it's rather than hands, they're just horns. And it's moving these in a like circular way, and you see the coastline is moving with the turn that it's doing. You see like the water is kind of bending to its will, as well as the sand that the beach line there is being shifted. That is what you see. You're both going to be taking 2 stress from witnessing this.
But I've recovered any stress last night.
You did not recover stress last night.
Okay, then I'm at
You're
4.
writing.
I'm at 4 of 4 stress then.
Which means you will take 1 point of horror. So you're
Once
at
I
1
take
of 3 horror.
Once I take a point of horror, does my stress reset?
Yes,
zero
you're back
horror?
to 0 stress.
Okay, perfect.
We're just throwing this in our notes.
All right.
Yes, I'll have to make an update to the sheets if you guys need a spot to add it in the future. But for now, add it to your notes. You have 2 out of 4 stress and 0 out of 3 horror.
I just threw it in like my weapons area because there's like enough blanks there that I could kind of just toss it in.
Oh, yeah, that's probably better. I always forget to hit save when I exit my notes.
Okay, so we've got like some kind of like hook horror giraffe sea sorcerer guy. How far away is this thing?
2 miles.
Oh, 2
You can
miles.
see it
But we can
from
see
the
it
hill
from
that you're on.
2 miles away. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we're not engaging in this thing whatsoever. This is like
no.
I will
That's
still try and
suicide.
be sneaky.
Whatever that
this thing,
is.
who knows, could have fucking omniscient vision of the surrounding area.
Right. I'm just like, do we just run away and then come back tomorrow?
So it's not along your path. You can go past it.
That's so fucking freaky. All right, yeah, let's try I mean, these horses still have those soft padded hooves, so presumably they're a bit quieter than normal horses. They're bandit horses. Yeah, let's try to like keep, trees betwixt us and it so that we're not easy to see and carry on, I guess, quietly, carefully.
Okay. You carry on past that hill, and you lose sight of that creature very quickly because no longer having that vantage point.
Okay.
And you make it to the cave.
Are the corpses still kind of mostly strewn about?
You do not see any corpses.
This is
I'll
it then.
point at the tower. I'll say that's where we killed the first one. And then the
12, man.
The horses are back there. Are there still horses?
Yes, you do see that there's 6 horses there.
Okay. 12. There's 5 out here. There's 1 in the tower. There were 4.
There's 6 horses.
There.
Yeah.
And then, these are 2 of them. There was 8 horses total. And then there's a door in the mountain up there. I'll kind of point in the general direction. Grogwat bashed in the door. And as soon as he did, there were 7 inside of there. I think 6 regular bandits, normal bandits, and then Peter himself. And we stood shoulder to shoulder and somehow felled them all without dying. I have no idea. I think it's pure shithouse luck that we didn't both die. Now, it's been a day. I can't imagine he's got any other bandits here. I think it's just him. But I'll let you take the lead here, but proceed with caution. Bronz.
Early afternoon, around 1 o'clock, as you guys approach.
Yeah, Bronz is kind of the horror setting in that he was not bullshitting. There's 6 horses here. There was probably half the guys, if not double. So there's 12 dudes here. And that means we got to go kill Grogwat, is what his head is saying.
Yeah, same.
Oh, and he dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Mason.
Robotic Mason. Turns out Mason
Trying to
wants to be part of Peter's gang.
Make sure you.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I just keep thinking that he's going to be like, the hell are you talking about, Crowley? This seems sick. This is a mountain hideout where I can be a sorcerer. One of us.
Good.
Liam, enjoying being an audience member?
I am. This is a really compelling podcast to listen to, guys. I don't know if you had done that, but Jay, I heard what you said about being a more effective killer, and you're lucky that the Vocaster 1 has a mute function. There's some swear words you might not have heard before.
I would be interesting to see a count over the time, because I do think that, like, in actual combat, I think Grogwat is like much more effective, but I think the situational killing is in.
No, I think you've
favor.
killed more. Like, out of character, I definitely think that Crowley has killed more.
But like in actual like multi-person combat, like Grogwat is clearly way more effective at that. He's a way higher attack bonus, way higher damage.
The class is just crazy.
It's really good.
Like auto hits every combat.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, yeah, it's sick. It would be fun to make a ranged version of this, which may or may not come up.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick.
Guess like a guy who throws a bunch of spears, something like that.
Yeah, like a old school like phalanx fighter kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had time to make a beautiful drawing and put it in Discord, but he didn't have time to get back on.
Mason, like many artists.
He drew that quickly. He drew that quickly for sure.
Mason, like many artists, is compelled to create.
Yeah. When he's feeling deep emotions, he must create.
Like
take advantage of the muse.
The geniuses throughout the ages. The muse has taken him.
Well, he used his internet.
We never know. Yeah, it's a great hobby for him to have. Well, hobby. It's a great profession for him to have because it doesn't require the internet to draw. Maybe that's how he got so good.
Yeah, I mean, when I lose the internet, I find something actually productive to do.
I paint. In the last couple of weeks, I just started painting models, put them together for the first time today. So that's not productive, but kind of productive.
Nice.
In a weird way.
Are they for a specific game that you're
right now I'm
for?
enjoying the models from Fallout Wasteland Warfare.
What's that?
So it's like a tabletop skirmish game.
Oh, cool.
It can be like effectively you can go head to head with someone, you can play cooperatively with someone, or you can solo it. And there are AI cards to determine the behavior of the other faction. But so you'll have like all the big famous factions from Fallout. So like the Enclave, Brotherhood of Steel, the Settlers, Raiders. And then you have like some
Boomers.
lesser known ones. Sorry, what?
Boomers? Are they one?
They're included in the Raiders, actually. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So the Raiders kind of span the gangs, but there's a lot of variety in there. And then the like some lesser known stuff, or maybe just lesser known to me because I didn't play a lot of Fallout 76, like the Cult of the Mothman and the Cryptids. So there's like the Wendigo and can't remember if the Hodag is in there or not, but like folk creatures from the Appalachian area because that's the setting of 76.
Yeah.
The robots are in there, and of course the like wasteland creatures like mole rats and rad roaches and stuff. It's in there too. Death claws, yeah. Death claws a death claw comes with the starter set.
Nice.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Mason's back, maybe.
But I hope so.
Mason,
I'm back.
He's back. He's back.
I don't know what frustration with the internet.
I'm fucking livid.
I think
man.
he just like overly. I think he hugged a squirrel too tight or something.
I opened up my door to go take a leak while that was happening, and I saw my brother's not even using it like an online game. I thought it was like, oh, my brother's sucking the bandwidth. Fucker, he's just playing Cyberpunk. That's I'm pissed, man.
Well, he's trying to hack the mainframe right now, so.
All right.
Yeah, maybe
well,
that's what he's
we
doing.
left it with you saying something as you go towards the cave.
You're saying something about how I think.
Sorry, it was.
Oh, Jesus!
For a second, it was.
You're saying something about how. Oh, okay. You're saying something about how you were. I think you were trying to get at the fact that you were surprised that I had told the truth. I think that's kind of what you were getting at. But
yeah,
you missed most of it.
I saw the 6 horses and Bronz was just like the horror was setting in. That I guess Grogwad is Peter, and that he's ready to go kill Peter.
And I'll just gesture. I'll say, I can come in with you or stay out here. It's your choice.
Well, you might be hostile now, so I would like him. I'd like you to come with me.
I don my shield and draw my sword.
Okay. You see that the door has not been repaired. It's just laying open.
I'll get to it.
Are there like bloody smears on the ground near the near where the campfire fight happened and that kind of thing?
Yeah, it looks like things were dragged into the cave.
Gotcha.
The bodies.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I guess I'm pulling out my pole arm.
I'll just gesture with the shield arm, like for Bronz to go ahead.
He does the me go ahead, buddy. You better fucking go ahead. There's a bloody trail. He says that with his eyes.
It's a bloody trail.
Crowley just doesn't move. He'll be happy to see you, boy.
He just looks at you, unimpressed, and waits for you to go.
Just like roll my eyes, walk forward.
As you go in to the doorway, you see that the fire is still lit. When you were here yesterday, it was a brazier full of wood, but now it's like very minimal light right now.
Okay. Oh, Peter. Are you home?
Know me better, man. And you see in the fainting light, Grogwat sitting atop a pile of these decaying bodies wrapped in a bear skin he found somewhere.
Nope. Those bodies would not be there. Those bodies would be down in the cells.
They're in the cells. On a pile of stripped off armor and clothing. And somewhere
and all the underwear is on the top. Every last bit of gotch right on the top.
You assume boldly that they wear underwear. But somewhere within the loot stashes of this cave, Grogwat has dug out like a literal bear skin, has wrapped it around himself like a coat. and is sitting there just like voraciously eating something and drinking deeply from a mug, and you probably have some idea what. It took a while. Well, I'm glad to see you back.
Yes, I thought it best
Come,
to get
eat.
Bronz from the inn.
Drink. Bronz! Is Bronz here? Bronz!
I'll like step
Come
out of the
on.
way.
Oh, hello.
Come on, give old Grogwat a hug. Come here.
Wait, what did you just call yourself?
You should
Give
not.
old Peter a hug.
He's getting better. I see now.
Yeah, exactly. Your presence has
I have
scared him.
healed over time.
But yeah.
I'll step into the room
Come here.
with my pole arm that he gave me.
Oh, I see you still have it. It's nice.
Yes.
Have you grown? You look like you've grown.
No, it's only been 3 days, Peter.
You know, you're a grown boy. You might have grown quite a bit in 3 days. I like give you a sharp look when you stumble over the grog, Peter. But I go, well, I'm a terrible host. I'm sorry. Let me show you around the new digs. Yeah?
Show us.
Right? And grab a torch. And I'll pick up a torch myself and be like, well, this is, my kitchen where I keep my foods. And this is my bed chamber. And this is the barracks where you'll be staying. And this is the loot room. This is where we put all the loots, right? Down here's the dungeon. This is the Great Hall. Just the general house tour.
At any point, does Peter get a little overwhelmed with just like talking? Because maybe I would lean into Crowley and to sort of whisper to him a bit.
Oh, yeah. He is. So from a little internal dialogue here for Peter, he's completely convinced that his friends have come back to join him and become like him, and he doesn't understand why anyone would want to be otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'd probably be like, oh, this is a really comfy bed right here, and yeah. So you could definitely sneak in some words to Crowley.
Yeah. Crowley, he's useless to us if we cannot use him. If something else manipulates his mind, then he is useless.
I just give the slightest of nods in agreement. So
All right. Well, Grogwat is, I don't know. What's the last place of the tour that he's showing us?
I would think the dungeons.
Yeah.
Because it's the farthest.
Then I'm probably just going to use Rend on Grogwat as I know him.
Jesus.
But I should say I'm using Rend on Peter because this is no longer Grogwat. And I'm going to
Would I have healed at all, Jamie, during that?
You would have healed 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Okay.
So I'll do max. Yeah, I'll do 66 because I'm feeling a little crazy.
So it's not 66. You
1d6 times 6.
Yeah.
You would multiply your 1d6 roll.
By 6.
But you take 6 health from yourself.
All right.
Fucking better hope you roll high, baby.
As Peter has the door open and shows you there's a steep set of stairs that lead down, he suddenly feels this sharp pain and a pooling of his life source coming out of him as he begins to bleed from his eyes and from his mouth and nose. That is a 4 on the D6 roll. 6 times 4, that's 24. And Liam, please describe Peter's.
And so this is pretty much it. It's a pretty sweet thing. And then he falls to the floor.
He goes tumbling down the stairs and lies at the bottom, motionless.
I just look over
amongst
at
the
Crowley.
bodies of the bandits that he pulled down there.
Crowley,
Well,
I think
get his
Crowley
body.
just looks at you.
I'm going to need it. I think he's earned something from us. Maybe we could give him another chance at life.
I think I'm just going to narrow my eyes and be like, 'cause I don't know what he's learned from the tomes we've discovered along the way. I don't know the nature of what he's learned. Just that he's been reading a lot of books when we've been traveling and stuff.
Well, yes. So you know he's been reading books. You know he's got some of those books from the vampire's lair.
Yes.
And you know that vampire had an undead servant that was forced to serve him for centuries.
The only one
okay.
you know I have
will-
is Rite of Haunting because you read that one and then gave it to me.
I gave it to you. Yes. Where do you need me to take the? Are we taking it back to the inn?
I'm not sure. They might not like that.
There are cells in the dun. Would it be wise to have him behind the bars of the cells?
Let me see. He pulls out his book, flips through, licks his thumb. Draw one or more circles. And burned blood. With each circle corpse is placed. Eyes are gouged. Precious stones. Demons see through. Pulse life. Stagger. Obey any directions, commands used by the. No, I think it should be fine. You do it wherever.
Then I'll save myself some toil and leave.
All right. It's just going to. I guess we're going to attempt this now. Thinking maybe. Well, because from what I understand, could we dress him up to not look like a corpse? Jamie, is that doable?
So if you could,
I'm gonna have to
maybe
gouge his
hide
eyes
his
out
face?
and put
Like, you
gems
know,
in it. But
Jesus.
so
Oh my God. This is why you've been planning for this since
This
the
is
podcast was
so
released. You've been
fucking-
planning this the whole time.
Go into this right
you
now.
devious little bastard.
Can I
I
get
love
emerald?
it. I love it. But this is wild.
1 emerald, 1 ruby. Let's do it.
Are there any full helms here? Are there any visored helms or anything like that? Amongst
no,
the
so they
equipment?
wear leathers and they wear robes with hoods. So
Okay.
keep a hood over him.
yeah,
It would look a little ominous.
Do you say that you have to gouge his eyes out? Is that a thing that you say out loud?
I say we have to cover his face. He won't be allowed back in the inn
Okay.
after I'm done
Then
with him.
Okay. I'll say, I suppose we could if we can find a smith, perhaps in Cleardor or something, we could craft a great helm for him.
Yes, I like the way you're thinking. That
People wouldn't have to see his face.
perhaps in the future, but for now we will put something, maybe one of those cloaks that they have or the hoods.
Grogwat, what armor were you wearing? Brigandine,
Grogwat
right?
is warmer.
Yeah. Brigandine is
Okay.
Arthur. Arthur in the other game in Zweihander.
Oh, thank you.
Saying all my characters run together.
No, I'm just saying you got nice armor in both games, but they're just different armor.
It's a moon, baby.
I think a great helm would fit with a breastplate, pauldrons, greaves, like that. What half plate would consist of.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I think while all of this is happening and we're thinking about logistics, I think Crowley will go down to where Grogwat's body fell, and if he is among the other corpses, I think that Crowley is going to kind of get behind him and kind of put his hands under the armpits of Grogwat and drag him to a place where he's not just in a pile of corpses, and he's going to kneel down, and before anything happens to the body of Grogwat, I think even though Crowley is cold-blooded,
You see his eyes are just running blood.
yeah, Crowley's not a sociopath in the way that Bronz is, so he's cold-blooded and cruel, pragmatic, I guess is maybe the positive spin, but he's not a sociopath, I don't think. So I think he's gonna like kneel down. I think he'll place Grogwat's hands, like one over his chest and the other on top of that hand. So that they're kind of like slightly kind of crossed on top of his chest. And he'll straighten his clothing for a moment. He'll maybe grab if there's a rag handy, like a torn scrap of clothing or something from one of these people. He will wipe the blood from Grogwat's, running from his nose, his eyes, etc. Kind of slightly clean him up a little bit, almost in futility, knowing what a part of what's going to happen next, or assuming. And I think he's going to lean down. He's going to give Grogwat a kiss on the forehead and put his hand on top of Grogwat's intertwined hands.
Wow.
And he's going to say, yeah, I love you, moi. He's going to look down at Grogwat, and I think he's
Don't
just
get
going
any
to,
water.
yeah, I think he's just going to look at him and say, I'm sorry this happened. You were strong. Perhaps with Bronz's help, you'll be strong again, and in time, maybe this Peter will leave your mind and you'll come back to us. That's all I can hope. And I'll
He truly
stand
was
and
the most loyal
move back kind of out of the
person
way.
I've ever met. He's gonna look.
I will neither I won't make any gesture towards that. Like I won't acknowledge that he even said that. I don't think. I think he's just gonna like stare at the body, kind of watch Bronz do what Bronz does.
Bronz is like waiting for you to look away because he knows
I think
that this is not going to be a good look for him. As he's like
if it
his,
looks like you're waiting for me to look away,
yeah,
yeah,
like
he's
holding a
his dagger and
ceremonial
stuff.
knife.
Yeah. Crowley, I think Crowley will like then look at you and he'll say, he'll just say, dude, you must. I'm not squeamish.
I hope this is true. He cracks his knuckles and he leans over Grogwat's head. He's I guess he's consulting his book as he does this. If it's like a baking recipe,
Yeah.
he's like,
so
I need one circle of ashes made from burned blood. They draw one or more circles of ashes made from burned blood.
So if you're just doing Grogwat, you just need to make a circle of blood and burn it.
I see. Well, that's
I was
easy.
thinking we'd like drain the blood from one of these corpses into the brazier, collect the ashes from the brazier.
You could do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, maybe I'm ordering Crowley around. Crowley, can you bring a corpse up? We're going to need to circle this Grogwat in blood.
All right. Yeah, I'll grab a corpse from the pile of the people that me and Grogwat killed and take him to. Is there a brazier down here, or is it just the one upstairs?
There's one down there.
Perfect. Then I'll. Grogwat had a torch, so I'll make sure that I'll take the torch if it's still kind of like guttering on the floor. Make sure the brazier's lit.
You light it.
Then, take the body over to the brazier. And then what?
You drain it.
You need me to drain it. It's blood.
All right. And then, you do a circle of it. You light the fire.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I just thought about? Fucking moms from the 80s right now, they're losing it, man. They're going, I was right.
Satanic
I was
panic, baby.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I pull up my bag with 6 gemstones that I bought in St. Louis, and all worth 100 gold pieces each. I just take out 2 of those bad boys and pop those suckers in his eyes. Well, I had to take the eyes out.
You got to dig out the eyes first.
Yeah. So
Anybody got a melon baller?
Yeah. I got an attachment.
I'm glad you chimed in with humor, Liam, because I'm just like, this is your character that's about to be defiled here.
Yeah,
and so knowing that you're not probably sitting at your computer just like crying in the memory of Grogwat and what's happening.
I'm becoming something greater than myself. Something more than you could ever hope to be. Why not?
Right? So you take your dagger and you carve the eyes out.
Mm-hmm. It's probably unsettling, but it looks like he's done this before because he's quite efficient with this action.
Practiced on a cat or two.
Perhaps.
Why cat? What is with you and pets, Jamie? Honest.
He's a psycho kid. Kids,
Yeah, that's
kill
what they
cats
start
when they're
with.
crazy kids.
Yeah. They graduate to killing dogs in games later.
See, I was thinking about we should get a dog and name it Grogwat in honor of Grogwat, who loved dogs. That's what I was thinking.
Just have Liam play a dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a very loyal puppy. And then Bronz is kind of like, what we should do? We should make him our permanently loyal zombie, and then we can keep calling him Grogwat. That seems good too.
I like either.
All right, what other sick shit do you got to do to this body, Bronz?
Bronz, you do know that this ritual does have a limitation to it. It is
it will only last 12
bringing
days.
And it would not be Grogwat.
No, definitely not. It's going to be a shambling corpse.
Yeah. Okay.
Possessed
Just
by
so
a demon.
You know that this is yes.
Oh, I'm possessed by a demon?
Wait, what if we then make the shambling corpse drink the water? What happens then?
Oh,
We're not doing that experiment. That seems like a bad idea.
No.
I'm very proud of this because I want to see Jamie scramble.
There would be no scrambling needed. Bronz, please make a charisma check as you're finishing this ritual.
Oh, I'm going to need some luck on this if I fail, because I'm pretty sure something really bad happens if I fail this check. Is it a check?
Okay.
Yeah.
So decent.
I got plus 3 to this
charisma
anyways. So
somebody has luck.
ooh,
What's your mod?
Total there?
plus 3.
Oh, you need one more? Can you get luck? Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking for? Just little Bronz, the big man who's bossing me around. Does he need a luck point? Yeah, you
I
can
need
have
a
a
luck.
point.
Can I please have a luck point to persuade the demon, please?
This is why Crowley's valuable to you. He's your lucky
Yeah.
charm.
That's why he needs to stay with
I assume
me,
he's
whether he
bald.
likes it
What
or
about his
not.
head?
As you finish your ritual, the gem eyes light up. What color are these gems?
I'd say they're just like crystal, like some sort of quartz. There's white gems.
So there's a dull white light, and the corpse kind of just lurches to its feet and just shuffles towards you without any other sound.
Bronz is like smiling, and he's like very excited that he did it. He's putting all the stuff away, and he's just like kind of admiring new Grogwat, and he's just watching like it.
Seeing new Grogwat's body is just slack, like swaying in the wind. If there was wind, he's just swaying there.
Stand up straight, Grogwat.
And it does
Grogwat
not
stands up.
No, you do not. You are not Grogwat anymore. Sorry.
Why not?
I do not give you control over this shambling corpse. Its head
Grogwat.
just kind of turns towards Bronz,
Is that you, Grogwat?
and it makes no motion.
Grogwat, what do you love most about puppies? Nod now if we should save every puppy we come across.
It seems to just be waiting there.
Do nothing if we should kill every puppy we come across.
Is there any trace of humanity left in Grogwat?
No, this is the only thing of Grogwat that is left is his flesh.
I'm just gonna look at Bronz having said that, and I'm gonna say,
I don't know what this is, but this is not Grogwat.
I tried,
Grogwat
okay? I
choked.
tried.
I know he would have choked me to death for suggesting we hurt a puppy.
Well, he can still do that.
That's true. You know him well.
I'm
How-
not sure what the capabilities of this Grogwat type thing is. I believe I can command it.
Is he permanently like this?
No, we will have to reinitiate such a ritual again in 12 days, unless it changes because I'm level 6. I'm not sure.
Oh boy. That's going to get expensive really quickly.
Yes, but for these 12 days, we shall utilize him.
I think if we get back to the inn, it should stay in the wagon so as not
Yes.
to attract any unwanted attention.
Grogwalk, can you lay down?
That was the gas escaping.
I've got it. It falls to the ground.
Ah,
It is face down on the ground.
it plays a very well corpse. It's almost incredible. Grogwat, get up and put on that cloak.
Pulls itself up. You say to do what?
Put on one of the cloaks.
Oh, it already had a cloak on. So
Oh, okay. We already put it on.
Peter was cloaked.
Oh.
He put on a cloak the moment he drank the water.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. All right, Crowley. I'm sorry if this is not how you expected today to go, but I think we should be excited.
Yes. That's one feeling we might have, certainly. If I'm being honest, I came here thinking that there was a 50-50 chance that Grogwat would die. I think I would have preferred that we left him alive and living this illusion so that at least he survived. But
I feel like this is a
we are where
better
we are.
memory for him. People would be fearing him for many years, and now they'll just fear him for maybe 12 days.
It's true. I guess in the grand scheme of things, this is the good thing to do, the right thing to do, to not leave a bandit here.
The right thing to do definitely be put a sign on that fucking thing of water, because I don't know. Or at least put some, like a little fence around it or something.
I think a note or a sign or something makes a lot of sense. Maybe there's a lot of blood here, leftover blood. We could maybe write something in blood on the wall, you know.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I just get on my hands and knees and like a kid with sidewalk chalk. I just write, "Don't drink." And then I point an arrow like all over the floor with the blood, and then it points to the arrow to the.
Some illiterate
now
fuck.
I gotta drink it.
Yeah, some
Come
illiterate
on.
fuck is gonna come in here and not understand the word "don't," but only understand the word "drink" and be like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
Yeah. Some prankster's gonna put fucking do drink, get rid of the N and T, run off. All right. Grogwat. I wonder if he can ride a horse. Yes. Well, follow. We exit this
Shuffles
cave
towards you, just dragging its feet.
I think
It's the cave.
when we get over to the stables, like get our horses and take them over by the stables. If there's a way, knowing that we have a decent amount of time left in the day, if there's a way to make a little train of horses here, so that like Bronz is leading a second horse, and then kind of like chain like in a line with the leads of the horses or whatever, kind of set it up so that we've got like essentially all 8 horses with us. Like, I've got 2 horses that I'm leading plus one I'm riding. Yeah. And then perhaps the same is going on with the former Grogwat.
Okay.
Because otherwise they're just going to, unless we slap their asses and set them free, they're just going to stay tied up here and essentially starve to death. And we can potentially sell these horses for, money. So that seems like a much better option.
Yeah. And we can tie Grogwat's corpse to the back. I don't think he needs to stand up straight.
Or have him act like a horse and just throw him
over a saddle kind of thing and tie him.
Yeah, like we don't want someone to be like, "Wow, that's really creepy that semi-animate corpse. You should die, heretic."
sitting up in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. Chain of horses and strapped Grogwat corpse. And I guess away we go back to the drowned lion. That's where our stuff is.
All right.
I feel uncomfortable calling that Grogwat, by the way. Like, it's taking a lot of effort because that is fucked.
Yeah.
Man. That is not Grogwat.
It is fucked. We're gonna have to keep calling. We're gonna have to call him Grogwat for some time, just to be like, this is the this is Grogwat's body kind of thing.
Do what you will with my body.
We'll probably
No, it
have
is
to-
not I.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to feign like burying him or something, and then dig him back up. Like,
Well, I don't know
right
how
away.
how long are we gonna stay at this inn?
I mean, maybe one more night. I think it's time to vamage,
Yeah,
dude.
they're not gonna be like, "Are you gonna bury that man? You just got him here."
Maybe we'll just say we'll put him in the wagon, take him back to Cleardor.
Yeah, his wishes were to be buried in his hometown of Cleardor.
As you begin to mount the horses, you hear a clearing of a throat, a deep clearing. You turn and you see 9 men. These 9 men are in leather armor, carrying hammers, axes, and shields. And each of them wearing a Viking helmet.
Jesus.
One of them has a very large axe in his hand.
Hail.
We're just leaving.
Leaving so soon with those lovely beasts.
There's bows, swords, and armor in that cave. I'll point in this direction. Worth far more than these horses.
There are 8 horses, and I have 8 men.
We
There's
need
3 of
3.
us, though.
You can have 5 of the horses. No problem. And whatever's left inside, don't drink the water.
Didn't take Grogwat's gold back. It's still in the fucking cell.
What's in the cell?
Well, all of Grogwat's earnings.
All of his treasure.
Oh, all of his. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, because he put it all in the. We wouldn't know that. Like, I didn't check his pockets. I would presume he still has all his shit on, like all of his gold and shit on him.
Yeah. They did show us the treasure room. We could see all his shit.
Which
in
of
there.
you? He points to Crowley. Likely you and not your boy. Which of you will fight for your horses?
1-on-1
Yes, single combat.
till one of us yields.
Just gives a grin.
To the
You
death.
can give me your horses now.
Thing.
I'm gonna look at Bronz and I'm gonna say, you better help keep me alive.
What? I didn't hear you.
You'd better help keep me alive. Yeah, I'll get down off the horse, sword and shield in hand.
All right. The 8 men make a circle, and the leader's standing in the middle with his huge war axe. Roll for initiative.
I can't
Goddamn.
get away with healing you. I guess they're all looking at the fight. They probably don't give a fuck.
They would notice.
Yeah.
So you can make a stealth check, I suppose. 5. Okay.
We'll see how
I
you
got
go.
5. I might rogues luck that if it seems like he's gonna be way faster than me.
Well, he got a higher number.
I'm gonna rogues luck it.
He does have a +1, so that's 8 total.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna rogues luck it again.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I can't use rogues luck on combat rolls anyway, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
better to go
Okay.
first.
Yeah, better to go first than die with all of your rogue's luck.
Yeah. I might die anyway, but I guess we'll find out. All right, stabby stab. Yeah, there's no sneak attack.
Sword and
happening here,
board?
so- yeah, sword and board. There's no sneak attack happening here, I don't think.
No.
So we're just gonna try to stab him. All right. Let's see here, T20. If only we had a Grogwat. Oh, that's gonna be a miss, I'm sure, an 11.
That is a miss. He's got an AC of 16. He's going to attempt to parry that. So as a attack misses him, you can make an attack roll at a +5.
Oh my god.
And that is a natural 20. Jeez. Okay.
James.
So you take 13 damage,
Oh, I'm dead. I'm basically dead.
and you are knocked prone.
Fuck me.
On his turn, he is advancing on you and swinging down. He has a +7 to hit. Let's double check what happens with prone.
Probably standing up procs, I'm guessing.
It does, but I'm just wondering if there's any benefit to him attacking a prone person.
Yeah, this is going to be short. Yeah.
Oh
It's
no!
probably
Do
won't
I
be
have an
anything.
initiative in this? Should I have rolled?
You can roll initiative.
Like whether he has an advantage or not, he's very likely going to hit me, and he's very likely going to kill me with this attack.
Okay, he does have a +2 to the attack. With you being prone.
Yeah.
So Bronz, you rolled a 6 on your initiative.
Which is below his 8.
So he's going to roll with a +9.
For
Oh,
sure.
Jesus. So 27.
Yeah.
And he rolls a D10 plus 3.
I'm just going to yell as he swings down at me. I'm just gonna be like, I yield! Yield!
That was max. 10, 13 damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Right.
This is what I hate about random encounters in this game, to be totally frank, is that we can do something story-driven and incredible, like our whole last session, front end of the session, and then one dude shows up and attacks you once, and you're dead. And that kind of sucks, because it is not story-driven.
He wanted the horses.
Right.
I want to know how many gems Bronz has.
I got 4 more, baby. 4 more.
Let's do
How-
this.
How far down into your health?
He did, how
Where are
much
you?
damage did he do? I stopped counting
13
it.
total.
So I would be at -6.
Okay. So I'm reading death. When an attack reduces an outcast to 0 hit points and there's damage remaining, the outcast dies immediately if the amount of leftover damage is at least equal to the maximum total hit points.
Wait a second. Then that means Grogwat didn't necessarily die.
He fell downstairs. Grogwat had a very terrible fall.
He might have also died when we
After
took his
getting
eyes
right.
out.
That's true.
That too.
I could have been unconscious.
So Crowley, you are not dead. You are hovering near death.
Okay.
You can take no actions during your turn. You have to make a Constitution check. But we are now on to Bronz.
Okay.
Bronz, you see the axe swings down at the prone Crowley, and it digs into his chest, and he pulls it out, and there's blood seeping. But you see
What?
Crowley is like moving, twitching, holding on
Bronz
to life.
considers killing
do?
everyone right there, but he realizes that he'd be outnumbered. So he takes the corpse off the horse, and he quickly runs over to Crowley. He says, "Take your horses. Just leave me alone." He's like gonna hold his hands around Crowley, and he has to wait for them to leave in order to do mend.
Okay. So they all give a cheer and they mount the horses.
Oh, and
And
I
they
give a
leave.
fiery look, and they don't even know it. They're gonna die
Crowley,
one day.
make a death save. It's a Constitution check.
Okay. Check or save? Check.
Check.
Okay. I have a 0 mod to this, and I have 4 rogues luck points.
Okay, we're good.
That is
baby.
a
you're
6
fine.
on the dice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Must be nice.
You're unconscious at 1
I
hit
know.
point.
I know, right? Must be nice is right, Liam. I feel bad because I had a little hissy fit there, and then Jamie looked up the rules. It's like, okay, well, you're not actually dead. So
It's
I
okay.
but-
Your fit was not easy. It was correct. That's all right, though. I got an
How
idea.
far away do we got till we
fucking-
get back to the inn?
Man,
You're currently like in the middle of the woods at this outpost.
Oh, we're
like
still
if
at
these
the
guys,
outpost.
if these guys are,
Hideout.
yeah, we're still like literally like we've just exited. Like
Oh my god!
if we're still there, we might have to spend the night in this place where we defiled former Grogwatch.
Well, let's be a little more specific with our verbiage, but
Well,
We really
I was
fucked
going
him,
to.
you know what I mean?
I was going to mend
Oh
you
my gosh.
some bit. I think I did overkill with my killing of Grogwon. 24. I think he only had like 9 hit points, but I went a little crazy.
You didn't overkill by that much, I'll be honest.
Yeah, when you said 24, I was like, he might still be alive. I actually
Well,
thought
if I had
I was
fully
listening to
healed,
last
I would have had
session.
to turn around and crush your face.
He had 12.
Yeah,
Well,
I had
12.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
maybe
13 because I healed 1.
Okay, that's.
I couldn't remember how
reasonable.
much damage he took when we were fighting in the cave.
Yeah, I took a lot. I got critted
That's pretty
over
bad,
and over and
yeah.
over again.
Oh, okay.
But I can rend,
All right,
or I mean, mend Crowley, or
Brent. Yeah,
not
now's your
rend
chance.
Crowley.
No.
He's
I-
at his weakest here.
Make you move.
Well, I hope
Take a
Crowley
shot at the
remembers
king, you best
that.
not miss.
Yeah, there should be some importance here as I drag his unconscious body closer to the cave, so I can do another ritual on him. And I guess I'll probably even put him on Peter's bed. And I'm just fucking cursing under my
Right.
breath. I'll do 3 heal. I don't know.
3 health.
Yeah, 3 health. That leaves me at 5. Wait, no, because I was at 10. Yeah, it leaves me at 7. Okay, 7. Yeah. Okay. So this times 3 is how much?
D4
HP?
times 3.
6 HP.
6.
6.
Thank
Would've
you.
loved
Thank you.
A 3 or 4.
I'm also at
but-
7 then.
So, Crowley, you wake with a gasp as you see Bronz standing over you, pouring his blood into your mouth. We will pick it up there.
You've been listening to Games in the Dark. Lights out.